So hello and welcome.
Here we are in Costa Rica, and I'm about to jump on a plane a little bit later to fly back to Shasta.
And I'm about to go to the Arenal volcano where there's a lot of galactic activity. I'm going to check out what's going on over there.
So welcome everybody, and I can feel the energy building already. That's great. So let's connect, intend to connect. Wow, this is really great. I hope you can feel that at home. Just everyone just really intend to connect with each other. This feels really strong and really wonderful. So let's see if we can hold that energy for a few minutes.
Just see if you can go into the void space and let that energy uplift you. Just take a few moments of pure presence.
This energy of connection, Alcazar has been working with us for a couple of years. And more people are getting it, feeling the way to do that. It's just your intention and relaxation and opening up to the energy field that we create together. And the reason he's doing this is something that he hasn't really said a lot about, but it's a way that we are being prepared for what is to come. It's like for a couple of years, he's been saying things are going to get more and more difficult. He's been stressing the importance of community and connecting with each other. And he's also been saying at the end of this year and going into next year, things are going to get more and more chaotic in the world around us. And the reason that we're practicing this connection is so that we can draw upon it in challenging times. And the reason he's saying connect with people, connect with other stargaters. It doesn't matter if they're in the same city as you or across the world from you. Just connecting, have little groups of a few people that can come together in your own time and chat together, support each other with situations. This is where Alcazar really wants us to take responsibility for our own experiencing. And then this energetic that we're creating together is going to support us in ways which he's going to demonstrate in times to come.
So the theme for this live stream is We Are Oneness, which shout out to Steffi, our graphics genius, who came up with that title. It contains the paradox of being here in the third dimensional reality. And it also contains the seed of what we're doing collectively as a community of meditators. We are learning how to embody oneness. So what is oneness?
Well, it's the connection to all there is, which is already there. That's the joke in a way. We are already part of the oneness, but we've been programmed for lifetimes, hundreds of lifetimes, to feel separate. And it's totally in our very genes that we're separate. And so what Alcazar has been doing over the last few workshops is starting to help people connect into the oneness, into the inner stillness inside, and then deeper into the silence beyond sound, which he says is an access point to the oneness. And that in itself is a metaphor, because we're in the oneness, we're part of the oneness, but the importance of the techniques that Alcazar is using is to give our humanness a way to move beyond the conditioning into an opening where we start to realize that there's far more to us than we've ever known. The superconscious self that Alcazar's been talking about for many, many years, it's time for us to open our humanness to allow this superconscious self to guide the humanness. And all the people that we've been working with over the years are all saying similar things. Now is the time. We really need to bring it all together now. Why? Because of the chaos that's going to happen. And it's not to judge that, it's to rise above it. And the training that Alcazar has been giving us is about how to rise above it. And it's more than 6 months since the last awakening to oneness. And so much has changed since then. Every single workshop that we did has created another and another and another step into something very new. The way that Alcazar is guiding the meditations is very new. And people are going so much deeper. We've just finished an amazing week-long workshop here in Costa Rica. And the connection that we had with the Galactic Command, every day bringing in energies to align us to the new blueprint. Alcazar is talking about the blueprint for humanity, which we brought in Slovenia several years ago.
2019.
And now, focusing on our individual blueprint, for we're all unique. We all have our own specialities, so to speak. And so it's aligning us with who we truly are.
So something is happening with the Stargate work. It's getting more powerful. And it's becoming not just an energy experience where we're feeling ourselves and our energy fields vibrate and we're feeling the energy of the guides. It's becoming an actual consciousness journey. And Alcazar, as this field of energy that we're all able to create together around the world, is getting stronger, because it's not just Prageet and I, it's all of us able to hold an energy field that makes these consciousness experiences possible. So as we're all able to hold this field, Alcazar is now able to actually draw us into these higher states, like yogic states, like stillness, for example. And in this stillness, Alcazar has been talking about, as you relax into this inner stillness, you start to be aware of this silence beyond the sounds of this reality. And that silence is not of this dimension, it's not of this reality, it's a silence that comes straight from the beyond, straight from the oneness. And so what's been happening lately with the Stargate work is that people are entering into these states effortlessly together. And so this is new, and it's been happening since we left our home in Shasta in April. We went out on the road. We went to Budapest, to Prague, to
England,
and Glastonbury, and to the Azores, and now to Costa Rica. And it's been growing and growing and growing. And in Costa Rica, people, including myself, started to have some profound experiences. For me, the strongest single moment was in a meditation. Suddenly, my whole field of vision, it was like I was kind of so relaxed into it that I was gone in a way that Alcazar has been encouraging me to like go into. So I was laying on the floor, and suddenly like my awareness was like burning like a flame, and my whole field of vision was like white gold. And I had a few moments, like maybe 30 seconds of just pure presence in this way that's beyond my humanness. And it kind of like lingered and went in and out as my mind engaged again through the rest of the meditation. And then the next day, after another meditation where I was able to just go deep, I realized after the session ended that all I wanted to do was sit there and I was in effortless meditation. Like if you imagine those Buddha statues where they look serene, and you can tell that they're just like so relaxed on this like cellular level of just pure presence. It was a bit like that, and it felt like I was slowly moving through a wormhole. And it felt so beautiful. And like no part of me was pulling myself away or distracted. I just was there in that space for a long time. So something is happening here.
Yeah, Costa Rica was amazing. In fact, Leslie in the chat said a moment ago, yes, Costa Rica was incredible. Yeah, thank you, Leslie.
So we're here today with one question for Alcazar, which is, what's next? The last time we were able to do an ongoing meditation series, which is different than a live streamed workshop, was the Awakening to Oneness series, which happened for 6 weeks starting in January of 2024. And so that series was 3 days a week, and it lets 3-hour-long meditation live streams each day for 6 weeks. Sorry, three days a week, 6 weeks. The energy's building already. So the question is, what can happen when we build the energy in this way again? Because it's a different way of connecting as a community. It also allows us to foster connections in a really unique way. Community connections.
Yeah. So I'm getting a little signal from our team saying I mustn't move because this microphone is making a lot of noise.
See if we can stabilize it.
So, yeah, that's when Alcazar comes, he moves a lot. So
Yeah.
We're in an Airbnb in Costa Rica, so using very basic technology, so excuse the noises. Okay, so this gathering here felt so important to us, just to prepare everyone for the time that we're going to be doing this 6-week course. As Jules said, it's going to be 3 days a week. And for those of you that want to join us for a question and answer session, that's going to be happening on the 4th day, on the Friday every week. So I think it's time to let the boss come in, see what he has to say. Why don't you say a few words, Jules? Waiting for him to pop.
Oh yeah. So close your eyes and feel this. Let's just connect again.
Beloved ones, we are with you. As Julieanne has just suggested, close the eyes and intend to connect with the thousands of people tuning in to this moment of now. We have asked these two and the team that supports them to share this Awakening to Oneness Part II. As they have already expressed, the work has been changing. To call it work is not very proper, but it is a term that you tend to use. It is more about learning how to relax and be in the moment. You do not realize that you move around 24 hours a day in a certain state of tension. Many of you, of course, are aware of the stress in your lives. But there is, beyond that, even for those of you living what you would call a relaxed life, there is a state of tension programmed within you. It is for us now to make you aware of this and to show you how to move beyond that into an inner stillness, and even deeper, into a silence, an inner silence beyond the sound. What does that mean? Seems to be contradictory, but it is not. When you find your way into that inner silence beyond the sounds, you are connecting into a higher reality. You have one foot, so to speak, in the third dimension where the sounds are still happening around you, and one foot in a place of deep stillness and silence. And it is that place, when you put your awareness and your focus, that place of stillness and silence, that is the place where your superconscious self can be felt more easily. That is the place where your creative abilities are much stronger. What is needed for each and every one of you is actually very simple. Not necessarily simple to achieve, but the process is very simple. It is to bring your awareness to the various limitations that you carry. We have talked about this for more than 30 years. But it is becoming easier and easier to see, to experience your limitations, those thoughts and emotions that hold you back, that are automatic, habitual, many of which you actually know about, but they still have a hold on you. You still allow them to manipulate you. But as we said, it is becoming easier to see, to understand, and then let go of, dissolve those programs, those habits. And this is part of this next series, Awakening to Oneness. Creating an energy field that can support this new level of freedom for each one of you. This will naturally raise your vibration. And if you have listened to what we have said before, as your vibration rises, you become more of a powerful creator. And as you are now not limited by a previously held lower vibrational habit, the focus, consciously and even subconsciously, starts to change. The focus in your life starts to move towards abundance on all levels, which we also talked about for many years. So as you free yourself one by one of these old habits, your vibration rises. You become a more conscious creator, and as we move into that place of inner stillness and silence beyond sound, your new higher vibration is reflected back to you from that place, from the quantum field, from the field beyond the third dimension. And as you remain present for a moment, a minute, or even longer, in that quantum field space of stillness and silence, your vibration is creating. It is not that you even have to think about. It just simply happens. And we will be guiding you perhaps a little more about how to focus in that stillness on a creation for yourself that is not coming from your mind. For yes, everybody would like more money. Everybody would like a beautiful partner if you don't have one. There are many things that most people hold as ideal in their lives. But the most ideal is something that most of you are as yet unaware of. It is a new level of purpose in your life. As we have said before, it is no accident that you are in the body at this time. You have chosen to be here. If you are hearing these words, you have chosen to be here now to assist in the change, the rapid change that is going to be happening, which has already started, but it is going to be happening faster in the months and years to come. There has never been so much support for humanity. And so another aspect of awakening to oneness is that we will be helping you connect to the guidance in a more tangible way. So, beloved ones, much is about to happen, okay?
And so, beloveds, we invite you to feel the energetic that you are all gently drifting into together. This is not something that you have planned with your mind. It is something you have simply allowed to have happen to you. It is something that you have melted into. In the past, we have said to each and every one of you, it is time to raise your vibration above the chaos, to raise to a higher vibration where the waves, the turbulence, the external simply cannot touch you. In this new series, in this new phase of the Stargate work, we are going to show you how to drop down deeply into the core of your own beingness. So now you will be able to rise above or relax down into a place where you connect in with the very fabric of the oneness that is the background energetic that connects every molecule, every spark of light through the void space in your universe, dropping down into that inner silence simply requires a certain level of magnetism. As a group, as a collective, the Stargate community has generated enough momentum that now Spirit can hold a giant magnet and draw you closer to who you truly are, effortlessly. For who you truly are resides beyond the mind. Beloveds, this is something to understand so deeply. In your age of social media, in your age of the masculine striving to get what it wants, whether you are in a male or a female body, you have forgotten the sacred art of letting go into the flow of universal energy. And as we have said, as you achieve this ability to merge, to synchronize, to be at one with your own self, this state of higher nature, this state of oneness reflects back in your external reality. And so what you are doing here, make no mistake about it, what you are doing and what you have the potential of growing in these days together, in these meditations together, is collective energy work that can have a profound ripple effect on your societies. So it is not just that we are drawing you into an oasis of oneness, not at all. It is that we are drawing that oasis of oneness closer to human consciousness. This can be a soothing balm, a healing remedy. For healing simply means wholeness. And when you feel at one with yourself, insights can come. Much can drop away from you that was never yours to begin with. And so, beloveds, understand this is a path of divine relaxation into who you already are. And who you are is waiting to embrace you with a current of energy that is supercharged by this fabric of oneness, of the all that is. So your true nature resides inextricably linked with the true nature of the universe, which is inextricably linked with past, present, future, all that is, ever will be, and ever was. You are superconscious beings, and you are step by step closer and closer than ever before to knowing this directly for your own self. So come, join us. This journey is easier than it has ever been before. And the all that is simply waiting to rush into you.
And so, beloveds, let us move now into a meditation. If you haven't already done so, relax, let the body be comfortable. Close the eyes and take a moment to really tune in, to really feel a connection between all of you around the world. Connect again right now and just feel that. Feel that energetic that you create. This field of energy created by the Stargate family is going to get stronger. That is our intention, to support you, creating a far more powerful energetic. This field that you are creating is held in the quantum. And because of the nature of the quantum field, there is no time, there is no physical place. This field can be accessed by all of you right now. Even if you are listening to a recording. Our intention is to assist you to be able to tap into this energetic in moments of need, all by yourself. The field that you are holding together is getting stronger. Can you imagine in a challenging situation, whatever it might be, to simply sit quietly and connect to this energy and to feel an instant peacefulness coming to you, dissolving the stress of the moment and allowing a clarity to come to you. And from that clarity, finding a way to resolve the issue that is challenging you in this moment that you connect. So, as you feel each other, let us all now invite the energy of the earth, the energy of Gaia, to come up into your body, into your energy field.
And so each one of us asking inside, we are calling for the energy of the earth to come up into our bodies, into our energy fields.
And just feel, just allow. The earth is a conscious being and can respond to your intentional invitation. And the Stargate also is a conscious being, so asking with intention for an etheric Stargate to come down around you.
And so we are calling for the presence of an etheric Stargate.
And feel, sense it. And as the most of you have worked with the Stargate energies for a while, we are going to simply ask you now to ask with a strong intention for your Stargate to start vibrating at a 12th dimensional frequency range.
And so we call for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in all the Stargates around the world.
And as your Stargate vibrates at this high frequency, slowly, slowly, your own energy field will move into harmony. You too will start vibrating at this 12th dimensional level. Nothing to do, it happens all by itself. If the Stargate is new to you, then simply ask inside with a strong intention. And the group energy will assist you in finding that place of deep relaxation, allowing your own energy to gently rise, effortlessly. Very good. Very good. And so, now, beloved ones, we are going to ask you to allow a really deep relaxation to start to happen in your body. You cannot make yourself relax. It is impossible to force relaxation. It is just a letting go. Initially, on a physical level, the body gently becoming more relaxed. Just your intention, just the desire to relax a little deeper and a little deeper. The Stargate supporting you. Feeling safe in the energy field of the Stargate. And now we ask you to ask inside for every single cell in your body to relax. Because as strange as it might seem for some of you, your cells respond to both your thoughts and your feelings. So just having the desire for every cell in your body to relax. Your cells respond to vibration. They are already being gently vibrated by the Stargate energies. Your thoughts and your feelings are also vibrations. So, as you align your thoughts from your mind and the desire, the feeling from your heart, combining these vibrations with the intention for every single cell to relax. The cells respond to these vibrations. As Cryon says, a beautiful phrase, He says, your cells are listening. And so, allowing your relaxation to go even deeper. And bringing your awareness to your heart center. Just feeling the energy, the softness in your heart center. And can you start to feel an inner stillness growing as you continue to allow the relaxation to go deeper? A certain feeling of stillness. Bring your awareness to that stillness. The mind will still chatter away, but ignore it. Keep your focus, your awareness on the inner stillness that will be gently growing. And with this soft focus on that still space within, it might seem as if the chatter of the mind almost as if it moves into the background. It is still there, but because you are totally focused on the stillness, ignoring the mind, it becomes a little distant, not so powerful. And the inner stillness grows. If the mind takes you over, then simply bring your focus back to that still point, allowing the relaxation to go deeper, because beyond that still point is a beautiful space that we have mentioned. A place or a taste of silence beyond the sounds. Maybe, just maybe, you can start to sense an inner silence. Yes, there are still sounds around, and yet there is a deep inner silence beyond the sounds. As you relax deeper and deeper, keep on bringing your awareness back if the mind takes you away. The inner stillness might just lead you to that place of inner silence beyond the sounds, beyond the mind. It is so simple to take yourself there, but it requires practice. It requires your intention and desire to move beyond the ordinary. This is our invitation to you. This is our invitation to you. And so now, bringing your awareness to your own vibration, your own energy field. And just acknowledge the soft vibration, the gentle energy that is happening there. Soft, yet powerful, gentle vibrations. And then feeling your whole body, just being aware of the body, Gently coming back into your body and still with your eyes closed. Feel the room around you and feeling your place in your room. Feeling your energy in your room. And then, when you are ready, slowly and gently allowing the eyes to come open and coming all the way back. Whew.
So taking a deep breath, just feel as it's almost as if you're re-entering this reality, rediscovering this body, coming back from a deep space of stillness, that portal to the beyond, and the silence. And as always, we invite your comments in the chat about your experiences once you're ready to re-engage. But really just taking your time, feeling your body. As Alcazar said, a lot can simply drop off of us when we go into that still space. So if you wish, you can set the intention of remaining with that renewal, that sense of freshness, that sense of calm. Sue saying, I saw my light during the meditation. It's so cool. Sue, say more about that. What exactly did you see?
Yeah, there's more coming as well, Sue. Yeah.
Isabella saying, wow, it gets deeper and deeper with every meditation. The immersion is so profound as the mind chatter receded. So beautiful.
Valerie is saying, that was amazing. And Esther is saying, wow, I never knew
how tense I was.
How tense I was, yes. And it's amazing because there's an even deeper relaxation that's coming to all of us.
Very sweet from Christina. At the end of meditation, my arms moved of their own accord to embrace me in a hug.
Oh, fantastic. Becca also saying amazing. And Sue is saying, it was like I was in a room that was no longer dark. Oh, that's a beautiful feeling.
I can totally relate to that with what I felt.
Gail is saying, wow, profound. I felt a beautiful warm glow coming from my face near the end of the meditation. I also felt warm relaxation travel through my body. Ooh, I've lost it. Particularly to an inflamed back muscle. Yeah, because healing is one of the things that's going to be happening just by being in this deep space.
Yeah, and JC is saying, I felt magnetically pulled inside my heart center. It was so gentle and yet so strong.
And Mandy is saying, light spectrum of colors in water like ripples. So deeply relaxed, just what I need.
Mandy, that visual of the water rippling as if it's like shining through a swimming pool onto the bottom and you see the light gently moving. I've seen that depicted by the Resonant Science Foundation as essentially like the energy of the quantum field of like basically universal energy.
Amy is saying, my body needed this peace. I felt the energy so much stronger after having been in Costa Rica. Beautiful. It's continuing to, continuing. Hi. And Loretta is saying, thank you. I followed the words and realized my mind chatter moved away. Yay.
So sweet.
That's great. Yeah, that takes a little practice sometimes, but if you're really relaxed, it just kind of happens. And Anuka is saying, it's been a lot to be back in the USA density after Costa Rica. Feels so good to let it all go and be back in the void. Yay. Very good. So we're going to have to bring this to a close in a moment, as we have to pack up and leave and drive to Iberia.
Liberia, yeah.
Liberia. Not Siberia.
Thankfully not. It'd be a long drive from here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give you guys the dates for the ongoing series. The registration isn't ready to open up today, so we'll just give you a save the date. So you can see here, we're doing another free live stream on July 19th in just over a week. So invite your friends if you feel to, create a little gathering. That's always welcome. And the full series is going to start on Tuesday, July 23rd. It's going to be Tuesdays through Thursdays for 6 weeks, and there's going to be an exclusive Q&A on Fridays. We will talk more about that on July 19th, and we'll be opening up registration then. So for now, this is just a heads up that this is coming. We're going to be connecting as a community this summer to take this work to the next level.
And Anna is saying, I saw other beings and I got something. There was a lady taking care of all of us. Thank you. Yeah, Anna, there's going to be a lot of guides. There's always a lot of guides, but more and more people are actually feeling and seeing them. That's part of this process of becoming more conscious. And that's where Alcazar wants to take us. That's just another aspect of where we're going, is to be able to consciously connect with our guides.
And I want to also give a shout out. We're going to have another global Stargate Circle meditation that's coming up soon. Let me just make sure I know the dates of that. I believe it's on Sunday, July 21st, but it's definitely that Sunday. So go to stargatecircles.com if you haven't already, and you can go and find in-person gatherings that may be happening near you. So our mission with the Stargate community is to slowly and gently incubate community hubs all over the world. And over the summer, we're also going to be taking that to the next level. So stay tuned, but just know that there's going to be a global meditation happening also very soon. And okay, so for those of you who may not be on our email list yet, that's the best way to find out about free meditations and live streams and deeper series. So you can go to stargate.live/connect. You can scan this QR code and you can get on our email list. We always have a lot of really good stuff that we share there. So with that, we are going to bring this live stream to a close. We have a really beautiful, simple video that just has some of the footage that our team has been gathering from Costa Rica. So we're going to play you out with that. We'll turn our mics off, and after that, we'll close down the Zoom. But enjoy. There's some really beautiful energies here that we can share with you.
And another final comment from Lonely. Wow, never went so deep before. And this is just the beginning. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, it's just the beginning. So enjoy pictures of Costa Rica. We love you. See you again soon.